King Ghidorah first appeared in the 1964 movie Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster, which was Americanized to Ghidra for the US release. But after 1964, we've seen a lot of different versions of this Monster Zero. From the tiny genetically engineered Dorat scaling to just 30 centimeters to the colossal Planet Eater version, which was around 20 kilometers, we've seen it all. Welcome to Factaholic, and today we'll be counting down the 11 largest version of this King of Terror. Number 11. Cretaceous King Ghidorah. Cretaceous King Ghidorah appeared in Rebirth of Mothra 3 and is Grand King Ghidorah's young form, which first arrived and attacked the Earth 130 million years ago in the Cretaceous period. He quickly caused the KT extinction event, exterminating the dinosaurs and almost every other life form on the planet. Its size is 40 meters in height, wingspan of 50 meters, and weighs 25,000 tons. Number 10. King Ghidorah, GMK. This version of Ghidorah first appeared in the 2001 Godzilla film Godzilla, Mothra, and King Ghidorah. In this movie, King Ghidorah is one of the guardian monsters, being the god of the sky. King Ghidorah was a protector of Japan, making Ghidorah a protagonist for the first and so far only time. Height is 50 meters, with a wingspan of 93 meters and a weight of 20,000 tons. Number 9. Death's Ghidorah. Death's Ghidorah is a Ghidorah created by Toho that first appeared in the 1996 Toho film Rebirth of Mothra. Death's Ghidorah reduced Mars to an uninhabitable wasteland millions of years ago before turning his attention to the neighboring planet Earth. Death's Ghidorah's name comes from Desu, the Japanese transliteration of death, and Ghidorah, which basically means Death Ghidorah. Its size is 50 meters in height, 100 meters long, with a wingspan of 80 meters and weighs 75,000 tons. Number 8. Modern type Ghidorah. 130 million years later, King Ghidorah arose again as modern type King Ghidorah. The modern version also appeared in Rebirth of Mothra 3 and scales to 60 meters in height, with a wingspan of 80 meters and weight of 50,000 tons. Number 7. Showa King Ghidorah. The Showa version was designed by Akira Watanabe, a giant golden extraterrestrial dragon kaiju and one of the main antagonists of the Showa era of the Godzilla franchise. It first appeared as the titular main antagonist of the 1964 film Ghidorah, the Three-Headed Monster. He would later reappear in other movies of the Showa series and the 1973 television series Zone Fighter. Its height is 100 meters with a wingspan of 150 meters wide and weighs around 30,000 tons. Number 6. Monster X. Monster X is a skeletal Ghidorah kaiju created by Toho that first appeared in the 2004 Godzilla film Godzilla Final Wars. Monster X is a bipedal creature with an exoskeleton-like armored skin. He possesses 2 small half-skulls on his shoulders and a long black forked tail. Monster X has red eyes, a skeletal face, and long spikes on top of his head. It measured to be 120 meters in height, 180 meters in length, and 60,000 tons in width. 5. Heisei King Ghidorah. Heisei King Ghidorah was designed by Shinji Nishikawa and closely resembles the Showa incarnation of the monster. In fact, the most noticeable physical difference between the Showa and Heisei King Ghidorahs is their heads. The Heisei version's heads are adorned with a set of straighter, devil-like horns running down their sides, instead of the singular pair of curved horns. The Heisei version grew to a height of 150 meters. Its wingspan was 175 meters and weighed around 70,000 metric tons. Number 4. Kaiser King Ghidorah. Kaiser King Ghidorah is the after version of Monster X and is the main kaiju antagonist and overall the secondary and final antagonist of the 50th anniversary Godzilla film, Godzilla Final Wars. He was portrayed by Motokuni Nakagawa. Kaiser King Ghidorah is 150 meters in height and a length of 200 meters and a weight of 100,000 tons. Number 3. Mecha King Ghidorah. Created by Kazuko Omori, which first appeared in Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah 1991 as a futuristic and mechanical look, with his middle head mechanized as well as his wings, torso, and a few other areas. He's considerably known to be more powerful than the purely organic King Ghidorah. This robot-like Monster Zero grew up to a height of 150 meters, a wingspan of 175 meters, and weighed around 80,000 tons. 2. Legendary King Ghidorah. Created by Legendary Pictures that appeared in this year's 2019 film, Godzilla King of the Monsters, like most of his past incarnations, Ghidorah is larger than Godzilla, and each of his necks has a row of spines going down, but the middle neck has 2 rows of spines, while the left and right necks have 1. Ghidorah's wings are also much larger and more bat-like in appearance than in most incarnations. Its size is known to be around 158 meters in height and a length of 146 meters. Its wingspan is 300 meters wide, and he weighs a staggering 140,000 tons. Number 1. King Ghidorah from Godzilla the Planet Eater. This version is also known as the Eater of Worlds or King of the Void. This King Ghidorah variation is also far different in appearance from other incarnations. It does have 3 heads, wings, 2 tails, and a golden color, like the past designs. However, it has tiny legs and a more horizontal posture. It has a powdery texture rather than the scaly skin seen on past incarnations. It's known as by far the largest version of King Ghidorah, scaling a massive 20 kilometers. So, hey guys, that was it for today's countdown. Comment down below if we missed your favorite version, and stay tuned for the next largest version of your favorite kaijus.